It's your boy, and we're back with another Master Duel video. Today, we're going to be playing the WCQ. This is what we're going to be playing. We're playing Branded. Branded got an update with the ban list recently. So we got 3 Nadir Servant and 2 Branded Fusion. That's really cool. So the main deck looks a little bit different. The extra deck looks a little bit different. We now have Mud Dragon in the extra deck because I feel like it's just necessary if we're playing Super Poly. But not too much has changed. We're going to be playing Branded. We played Branded before, so it's something we're familiar with. It's still pretty good in the format, so let's go ahead and jump into this. We're level 15, working to get on to level 16. We did a lot of grinding this weekend on stream. So if you guys missed that, make sure you guys try and tune into the streams. I try to stream every weekend. But it looks like we're going second here. We're gonna see if we can't break this board. See what happens. We have a Bestial. It's not bad. It's really not that bad. Cash Tira. Fun. Fun. So we gotta think, how can we beat Cash Tira here? They're gonna be banishing our graveyard. We can play under a Floodgate. That isn't the worst in the world. And with Thrust in hand, we can force the Arise Heart activation. Through, we'll play like Gold Sarcophagus. That'll force Arise Heart to activate, which will turn on our Thrust. We can Thrust for Branded Fusion. Hope that works. Check our deck real quick. Let's go ahead and read Branded Fusion. Using 2 for... Okay, cool. It doesn't say send to the graveyard specifically. That's good to know. It is a bit unfortunate, but we might be alright. Branded loss, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's not the worst in the world. The part that sucks is the banishing face down. That's really the part that sucks. I don't think we start with Branded loss. I think we'll start with Sarcophagus. I think we banish Tragedy here. Banish Tragedy. Okay. Get to a Luber. He gets us 2. Oh man, it would suck if he got rid of Lubellion from our extra deck, the 1-of. That would really suck. No Fallen of Albaz. The trap would be a good one to hit. I mean, it's not like the greatest, but it's not bad. Trying to think. A copy of Mirror Jade. It's not the worst for us. Alright, so he's locking down 3 zones, potentially a 4th. But we do have the extra monster zone. That is nice of him to attach the Mirror Jade, though I don't think he has many other options. But it is nice of him to get that into the graveyard for us when we get the opportunity. Dual normal summon a Luber. He has something. What does he have? Like a judgment or something? We haven't even gotten the opportunity to activate. Go ahead and activate a Luber if he allows it. He did allow it, which is nice of him. That is nice of him. A little bit of a rough spot, truth be told. What would we even branded opening for? Oh. Dang, why can't we summon Fallen of Albas with that? That would be sick. We'll grab an opening anyway. We can thrust. The problem is we can't really do anything with it, right? We thrust, we get a Rise Heart onto our board. Right, but we can't, we don't have Verte. And that's a bit of an issue. We'll brand it in high spirits. What would we be sending? A dragon? Probably dragon. And then we're sending Titaniclad. Wait, what? Oh, that didn't even work. We are so screwed. We'll play Branded Lost. What else do we summon here? We can't summon Fallen of Albaz off of this, which sucks. We're getting decimated by the simple fact that you can shut off our graveyard. What else would we summon? We'd have to summon it in one go. That wouldn't even... Kinda would deal with it. Sort of, not really. Sort of, not really. Oh, is the Fenrir coming out now? I'm just now realizing that I can't even summon Mirror Jade. Well, I can. I can. We're screwed. But I can. We're screwed, but I can. It's branded fusion or bust at this point. We definitely played this badly. 100%, we definitely played this badly. I don't know what we could have done though. What we could have done differently. Because now we just attempt to summon the Mirror Jade, but it truthfully doesn't do anything. The searching of the branded opening did nothing. I have no idea what we're going to do with branded opening. Yeah, so there's the judgment. He did have a judgment. We were kind of reading that. It is what it is. Hard to beat that. Hard to beat that. But it's fine. We'll win the next one. Let's go ahead and get into another one. That was our rank up game, but it's alright. We'll get 16. It's all good. Going second again. Let's see if we can't break this board. It's a handful of gas. I like that. I like that a lot, truthfully. What is this? We're playing against Predaplants? It's been a long time since I've seen Predaplants. I do not know what they do. I think it was like a slight tech option that you could play with Branded way back in the past when Branded had like 1 or 2 waves of support. This is interesting though. I haven't seen Predaplant in probably... hey, look, see, what did I say? Branded fusion. Now this is a problem. This is an issue. Because we're playing the mirror match. And the mirror match is going to favor the person going first here, in this case. So that sucks. We're already at a pretty bad disadvantage. But he is on a different variant. I've never even seen. What the heck is this? He's cooking up something. I'll be real about it. He could make Light and Darkness Dragon through this line. Well, no. No, he hasn't sent Rebellion. I wonder what he's tributing it for. Might be fusion material, possibly even on my turn. I imagine that's what the Rebellion is probably going to be too. Dragostapelia. He might even make another one. Branded in red, probably. Oh, branded banishment. That's even worse. That's not good. It's a light and dark with Lubellion. Yeah, he's planning on making Light and Darkness Dragon. That's bad. Alright, we need to keep our normal summon free. So we're going to attempt to do that. We're going to attempt to summon a Luber here. I wonder why he didn't flip up branded banishment. I must not be understanding the point of it. Light Dragon. Dark Dragon. Okay. Let's think this through. This is on the field. We control Fallen of Albaz, yeah. I don't know what else we would search. We will attempt to use Fallen of Albaz. Well, that one's gone. Unfortunate. We're starting to quickly run out of cards to play. Maybe there was a world, I don't know, drawing the Blazing Cartesia along with the card to summon. Difficult to deal with. You can just summon like another one. And then we've got a real issue. It could be Rebellion, but it's like we need, in order to even go in to our fusion, we actually need a discard here. Oh man, I forgot that we were using Foolish. Oh, we lost another one. Even better. Dang it. It's not going well. We should have gotten, we should have sent Tragedy. It was always Tragedy, but we were like looking at the other options for some reason. I'm not really certain. It was bad. It was bad. We're not having a good time. We're going first. Hopefully we open playable. Hopefully we don't get like Fulos Maxed. That would be cool. Hand's good. Hand's solid. We do kind of like desperately need our stuff to go through. So we're going to play Fusion Deployment. Summon Cartesia. Okay, he doesn't seem to have anything. So we'll go ahead and banish the Tragedy. Use the Tragedy. Grab a Luber. Normal summon a Luber. Grab Branded Fusion. We'll probably discard Branded Sword. So let's go ahead and make Albion. Using Lubellion and Fallen of Albaz. Banishing Aluber and Albaz. Make Lubellion. And then, using Lubellion's effect, we'll discard Branded Sword. And we will make Mirror Jade. And then we get a possible Luber next turn. There's possibilities of things. We'll go ahead and summon Lubellion from grave. Get the Albion in grave. And then we'll get Branded Lost. We'll set that, and we'll pass our turn. We'll use Albion and grave at the end. Set Branded Banishment. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop Maxi and see if he has Called by the Grave. We read that he didn't have Ash Blossom because he didn't activate anything. So unlikely that he has it, but he could have drawn it. Oh no. No response, huh? So no Called by the Grave. We'll activate Albion, or Branded Banishment. Summon Albion from the grave. And then we'll summon Light Darkness Dragon. And it is completely fine if they break this board. If they don't kill us, we get guaranteed follow-up with the Branded Sword and Aluber Engrave. Or the Branded Sword Engrave and the Aluber banished. Alright. Let's see what happens here. He has 3 Omni Negates he needs to play through before he can start playing the game. He will have the opportunity to chain things. It's only the first thing in a chain. Okay, so it looks like he has evenly matched potentially. Not really an issue, but it is rough. Fortunately, this is probably the only card that Branded could play to beat evenly matched is Light Darkness Dragon. So at the very least, we don't have to worry about their battle phase anymore. They're not going to beat over Cartesia, which is the important thing about that. So we're playing against Trap Tricks. It's actually very important for him to get rid of all the negates on Light and Darkness Dragon. Okay, and then at the end of that chain, we will go ahead and fusion summon. We'll probably send like Titanic Lad, honestly, just to get this guy off the board. And I don't want him to have much else. Let's think about this here. We already have like the follow-up. We could send Ad Libitum and then send the Titanic Lad off of the Mirror Jade. I feel good about that. Just to keep our plays alive. For later, we could use a Branded in red. Maybe it would have been best to do Titanic Lad. Or do Albion plus Ad Libitum. Okay, so he has like an extender. He really wanted that. Crazy. You really went that hard for that. We will go ahead and summon the Quem. Use the Quem. We will pitch something that comes back. Branded and White doesn't come back because it was sent there to activate the effect of Fallen Bass. Yeah, it doesn't come back. We'll just send Albion. And then we'll activate Cartesia. Solid. The game's pretty much over at this point. We could just threaten him. I mean, we already have the Mirror Jade. What else would we be making? There really isn't. It has to be a spellcaster. Yeah, one light spellcaster. We could, like, I don't know. I think it's probably best if we just, like, go into the battle phase, right? We just go into the battle phase. Run over his guy. Basically GG. Let's play it slow. Okay. Just don't give him the opportunity to activate his trap cards. Yes, something he can do. It could be that. It's probably not that. What is it? Could be the trap card. I don't really know. We will go ahead. Special the Cartesia. What else? What do we want to do? We could do Branded and High Spirits. Possibly. Maybe. Tragedy's already engraved. There isn't really a gold sarcophagus. Banish at this point. We do have Branded Sword. Yeah. Yeah, it's GG. Okay. Well, not bad. Not bad. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. We lost the first two. We won the third one. Hey, it's the rank up game. We gotta try. We gotta try. We are managing to go first though, so that's pretty nice. That's pretty favorable. See what we draw here. It's not bad, it's a pretty good hand, honestly. It's a pretty good hand. We'll normal summon a Luber. So we have an extender. He has something. We'll see what that something is though. Maxi. So we will call by the grave that. We will call by the grave that. Okay. Going pretty well so far. Let's grab Branded Fusion. Only thing we have left to do is activate Branded Fusion. Nadir Servant always has to be last. It locks us out of the extra deck. We'll go for our Light and Darkness Dragon play. It's our favorite play. It's our best play. go ahead and activate Albion. We want to make Rebellion using Albaz and Aluber. And we will discard the Aluber, because Aluber does have a good graveyard effect. There's the potential of us getting some cards to discard with Super Poly later. Alright, so we'll make the Mirror Jade. Summon the Mirror Jade. And then we'll summon the Lubellion from the graveyard. And then we'll activate Lubellion. Place Branded Lost. And then we'll activate Nadir Servant. And then we will send Garura to add Dogmatica Maximus. We'll activate Garura. We'll activate Maximus. We really should have... See, we got Serenir. That's a nice discard. Okay, so we honestly, we really want just Cartesia, and we can do with not having Quim, right? So Titaniclad, we can just add. Yeah, we can just add. So we'll send them both. We'll send the Titaniclad and our Synchro monster, Luluwala. And then we'll set Super Poly and pass. We really should have put Mirror Jade in the extra monster zone, so we would have had enough zones to have Quim and Cartesia. Oh, so we are playing against Blue Eyes. That's going to be nice to know. That Serenir might come in handy now. So let's go ahead and activate Luluwala. Special summon the Cartesia. We do want the Cartesia on board. Use Titaniclad. Grab the Quim to hand. Use Albion to get Branded Banishment, and we'll set that. It's gonna like depend on whether or not he has a Called by the Grave. We'll see. Here it comes. Yep. Okay, so they don't have to deal with Light and Darkness Dragon right now, which is fine. I think we might keep the Serenir as banishing potential and the Super Poly as like a last second ditch effort. Oh, he's discarding Primite Barrel, huh? We are going to go ahead and get Mercurier. I think we'll keep Lubellion on the field. This Mercurier is going to go really hard for us. It's going to be really strong. Majesty. Interesting that he would grab that. We'll activate Grand Griddle and Branded Lost in that order. Grab Mercurier, and let's see here. We might send an Albaz. I mean, send an Albion. We don't have Albaz. Yeah, we don't have Albaz in Grave. Has to be Spell or Trap, right? Yeah, one Branded Spell or Trap. Most certainly we'll get a Mirror Jade effect activation, so we'll probably just go with Albion here. Let's just do Albion. Okay. So this could be important. I don't think we only get one. We only get one negation. Let's see what he adds. He's like telegraphing that he already has Maiden available. Highly possible. Okay, he does grab the Maiden here. I do think we banish, so he can't go into the Link 1. I do think that that's actually pretty good. And we'll send Albion. Oh, he called by the Grave It. Yeah, we can't. So it's just going to be Renbrum. What could we summon off of Renbrum? I don't know. Now I do think this is a Mercurier. We're going to Mercurier here. Now, all we really have now is the Bistral plus the Super Poly. So, does it have to be? It's going to be a Light Dragon with the Light Spellcaster. Okay, we can Super Poly this. And I think we do Super Poly it. Prevent him from possibly using it. Here's the thing, I do think we use Quem here as the material, and we keep Serenir in hand. Yeah, we are running out of time. Boom, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. We got the win. We got the win. And we got the rank up. Rank 16. It's good to see. We still need to get to 20, I think. Or D-level max. But whatever. That's going to be the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys enjoyed this style of content, make sure you stay around because we got plenty more to come. We still got Sprite to cover as well, so we'll go ahead and probably get into that next video though. We'll see you guys next time. Later.